I tricked my spoiled sister into destroying her own house. My husband Alex and I bought our first house after saving for 5 years. It was a 3-bedroom ranch with original hardwood floors and this amazing sunroom where I put all my plants. I spent months picking out furniture and paint colors and making everything exactly how I wanted it. We had Alex's family over every Sunday for dinner, and his sister Dina would always show up late with her husband Roy, who owned a chain of gyms. They lived in this huge colonial across town that probably cost 3 times what ours did. Dina never said she liked our house, but she'd walk around studying everything like she was memorizing it. When we had our housewarming party, Dina spent the whole time taking notes in her phone. She measured my couch with her hands. She took the cushions off to check the brand. She asked where every single thing came from and how much it cost. I thought she was judging our cheap furniture, but she kept saying everything was adorable. 2 weeks later, Dina called, insisting we come for dinner. I walked into her living room and stopped dead. She had the exact same couch as us, but in Italian leather. Same color though, the exact sage green. Same throw pillows but embroidered. Same coffee table but marble instead of wood. Same lamp from Target, but she bought 6. Even the same wall color, which was this specific green-gray I custom mixed at the paint store. Alex laughed and said imitation was flattery, but I felt violated. Dina walked us through the house pointing out everything. She'd copied my bathroom rug but got it in Egyptian cotton. She'd bought my exact dining chairs but had them reupholstered in velvet. She'd stolen my kitchen backsplash pattern but used handmade tiles from Italy. Every single thing was mine but more expensive. Roy kept bragging about how much everything cost while Dina pretended she came up with it all herself. A month later, my mom visited from Florida and brought me these vintage plates from an estate sale. They were white with tiny blue flowers and gold edges, probably from the 60s. I hung them on the dining room wall in this pattern I saw in a magazine years ago. I posted one photo online because my mom wanted to see them displayed. 3 days later, Dina called, demanding the estate sale information. I told her it was a one-time thing in Florida, and the plates were unique. That weekend, Dina showed up with plates she'd commissioned from an artist to look identical, except hers were a full set of 24, and she added matching teacups. She hung them exactly like mine, but hired someone to install professional museum lighting. This became her pattern. I got a bird feeder, Dina built a heated bird sanctuary, I planted tomatoes, Dina installed a greenhouse, I put up fairy lights, Dina had an electrician wire permanent fixtures with an app to control them, I painted an accent wall navy, Dina flew in a painter from New York to do the same color with gold leafing, I refinished a thrift store dresser in butter yellow, Dina had a furniture maker build her one for $9,000. She'd invite everyone over for tours and stand there explaining her design choices like she invented them. She'd describe my exact color combinations as her personal discovery. She'd show off my furniture arrangements and call them her signature style. Her friends would compliment her creativity while she absorbed the praise for my ideas. Alex told me to be flattered, but I was furious. She was stealing my creativity and buying herself credit for it. The final straw was when I made these macrame plant hangers after watching tutorials online for weeks. Dina saw them and immediately hired someone to make her dozens in silk rope with crystal beads woven in. She told everyone at Thanksgiving that macrame was her new passion, and she'd been practicing for months. That's when I decided to destroy her house without touching it. I started leaving design magazines around when Dina visited, but I'd doctor them first. I'd circle the ugliest things and write notes like perfect or must have now. Zebra print wallpaper, chrome furniture shaped like animals, carpets that looked like grass. Dina photographed every single page. Then I bought the most hideous lamp ever created at a garage sale. It was a 3-foot pineapple wearing pink sunglasses with a hula skirt for a shade. I put it in our entrance and told everyone it was from a famous artist who died. I made up a whole story about how his work was in museums. Dina spent 3 weeks hunting down the seller and paid him $800 to make her a custom 6-foot version with real palm fronds. For phase 2, I painted one wall in the basement the most disgusting orange possible, like hazard cone meets baby puke. I told Dina it was a discontinued color called Tuscan Sunrise that designers were hoarding. She painted her entire first floor that color. The masterpiece was when I told Dina about my secret renovation project. I showed her a vision board covered in circus and clown pictures. I said it was for a meditation room because clowns represented pure joy in Buddhist philosophy. I made up quotes from fake design gurus. I even created a fake invoice for a 20-foot clown statue I'd supposedly ordered from Japan. Dina spent $40,000 turning her basement into a circus hellscape. Full story on channel, link below.